The following content is my opinion. My opinion may be different than yours, but that does not mean that either of us are wrong, as these are just our opinions. Thank you, and enjoy.
Subscribe to my channel.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Bob Moss Nano Tanks. Hope you're all having a wonderful week. Just going to be doing a quick video, my opinions on nano tank filtration. Now this is one I was like, hey, I'm gonna research this. I'm gonna put a well thought together video together. And when I started Google searching and doing some research, I realized this is a really simple topic and Google's really stupid. So if you Google search this, you know, best filter for my nano tank, best nano tank filtration, something along those lines, you'll get a bunch of lists, bunch of hits. However, most of these lists are really stupid. They contain things like hang-on back filters and canister filters. And realistically, if you have a nano tank, in my opinion, a nano tank is 10 gallons and under. Until you get to the 10-gallon size, that's when you want to maybe look at a hang-on back. But really, putting a hang-on back or a canister filter on like a 5-gallon tank is just so overkill. It's absolutely insane. So you might already, know what I'm gonna say. It's no surprise if you are a fan of the channel. If you're new to the channel, this may be news to you, but I recommend sponge filters. Check out that bad boy. So I know the major complaint with sponge filters is that they take up space in the tank and that they're kind of ugly compared to a hang-on back that, hangs off the side, leaves your tank clear, leaves more space in an already small tank. But as you can see here, you can get nano filters. You can get tiny filters that don't take up a lot of space. This is the 2-gallon with the same filter. I run 2 of them in the 5-gallon if you're new to the channel. And it doesn't take up a lot of space in this tank at all. And like I said, I have 2 of them in the 5-gallon, so they really don't take up a lot of space. They provide extra surface area. They provide just enough flow for these small tanks, and really they do an amazing job at filtering the water. If we slide back over here, I know there are some people that are concerned that the sponge filters don't provide enough flow, but I actually had to put in this cholla wood in the back here to limit the flow because these were actually creating so much. I'm gonna try and zoom in and get a picture of the flow. You can see this mulberry leaf moving at certain spots. Like, my water is moving. The sponge filters create enough flow. They do get the water going. That's not something you have to worry about. And they don't create too much flow, which is a problem that like hang-on backs have. The AquaClear 20, which is the smallest size you can get, even on the 5-gallon setting, I think it's a bit too much flow for a 5-gallon tank. Like if the intake isn't clogged, I guess. Another thing you could do if you have like hardscape kind of out from the back like I do is you could put like an Asian style under gravel filter. You could make a small DIY one and place it back there. It's kind of similar to a sponge filter. You could also try, say, a corner matin filter. I wouldn't put a whole side matin filter into a nano tank. It's just going to take up way too much space in the tank. That's something definitely to complain about. So I'll just finish off with the sponge filters with the air pump and the air flow that you should get to get that good flow in your tank. And for me, it's a minimum of 1 liter per hour per 10 gallons of water in the tank. So for a 5-gallon, your pump only needs to pump out a ½ liter per hour. Does that sound right? That sounds right to me. So I have one big adjustable pump, and it can go up to like 7.2 liters per hour and down to I think like 1.5 or something like that. So I was able to scale it up as I added more tanks to my setup, things like that. But yeah, that's it. I hope that made any sort of sense. So the sponge filter is the best. It's gonna give you the right flow for the nano tank. It's gonna have just the right surface area and provide the right amount of filtration. It's not gonna have too much flow, and it's not gonna be too overkill like a hang-on back or a canister would be. Alternatives would be Asian style under gravel filter or maybe a corner matin filter. And hey, my big boy came out to play. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for making it all the way to the end. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Leave a comment below about your opinions on nano tank filtration. And remember, keep your shrimp hands strong. Till next time, bye-bye now.